Hi there, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady. A big question I've been hearing from a lot of people is, should I sell my home or just wait for the bottom to fall out of the real estate market and then buy up real estate at that point? Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. So the real question is, will the bottom fall out? Great question. So I'm here to give you my tidbit. So a little background on me. I've been a real estate agent for 20 years. I saw a market in 2005, 2006, where everybody was bidding over everybody else. And, homes were just going absolutely bananas. And we're seeing that today. I think today's market is even crazier than it was back then. The difference between these two markets is that we have what I call fake loans back then. So if you had a heartbeat, you could qualify for a loan. Things are different now. They don't give out loans like they used to. So let's talk about that piece to the puzzle. Hey, what's up? I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady, and I really hope that you are enjoying the video. And please subscribe to my channel and click the bell. That way you can be notified when I drop new videos. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to always email me, text me, call me, whatever's going to work best for you. I will definitely be here for you. Thanks so much. So back in 05-06, you had these no qualify loans. You had these home equity lines of credit that they were giving as a purchase loan. So you were able to get these 80-20 split loans. You had no money down. You didn't have to qualify for these loans. So that's just bananas. And also what happened back then was that they had these adjustable rate mortgages. So once these loans became due and the economy started to shift a little bit, people had no equity in their home because they put no money down. And now their balloon payments are due. So their payments are doubling, tripling, they're going absolutely crazy. And these people couldn't afford the first payment that they had, let alone, an inflated payment. So this was causing a ton of foreclosures. A ton of people were trying to short sell their home and foreclose their home. So a lot of fraud was going on. There was bank fraud. There's just a lot of garbage that was happening. And that caused a terrible fallout in the real estate market. Now, the difference that we're seeing today is that you have to qualify for your loan. And there's a lot of little pieces in place to make sure that people truly do qualify. You have to have your own down payment. You have to have more than just a heartbeat. So you truly have to qualify for these homes. So I see a ton of offers where people are putting 20% down or more. We have a lot of cash buyers in our market, but the minimum is, of course, about 3.5% down. Some are 5%, some people do 10%, but regardless, you have to have some money down unless you're a VA buyer. And even a lot of the VA buyers I'm seeing with hefty down payments. So the majority of our real estate sales have cash involved. Now this is really big because when you have a foreclosure, it's because you have to sell your home, you're upside down, you have to give your home back. Nobody's going to want to foreclose and give it back to the bank if they have equity in their house. So for the most part, people have some kind of equity. They either have an equitable position from their down payment or from purchasing the home even as little as 4 or 5 months ago. If somebody now was behind on their mortgage, more than likely they could sell their home for more than what they bought it for 4 or 5 months ago. So they're just in a better position. There's equity in our market because of the down payments. People truly are qualifying. And the other thing is that the banks don't want these properties back. For the most part, they want to work with people. They don't want to end up with all of these houses on their plate that they're trying to unload because they're going to lose money on those as well. So they're really working with a lot of folks. I've heard that a lot of these people that were given the assistance and we were behind and falling into that forbearance program, 50% of those have actually come back full and are on time now. So we've already seen that get a little bit better. There's always foreclosures in any market. It doesn't matter what the market is. And so right now, there's a slight elevation just because of COVID and everything else happening. But we're seeing a lot of people just selling their home if they're coming into a hardship. They're not giving it back to the bank. So remember that if you fall into a hardship, you want to see if you have equity before you try and give it back to the bank. So we have money on these down payments. A lot of people have equity, and the banks don't want the properties back. And we have people that are getting equity just from short time ago in their home. So we have real loans, real people buying them, real jobs. So it's pretty stable with the way that it is. I don't think that the real estate market's going to see a bottom fall out. What I do think is going to happen is that eventually, with whether it be the interest rates cause it or something else cause it, I think we're just going to see things kind of stable out just a little bit. So right now we're seeing offer, for example, $400,000 house, we're seeing that go for $30,000, $40,000 above asking price. And I feel like those super aggressive jumps over asking price is eventually, and when, I'm not sure. I think for this whole year, we're going to see things super strong. But I think what's going to happen is that we're going to see that kind of pull back a little bit. And then we'll be in more of a, I offer, okay, I'll look at it, see, oh, maybe I'll counter back, just a normal negotiating real estate market. So that's what I call is that it's going to adjust and get back more to normal. I personally don't think we're going to see this big bottom fallout. Something drastic would have to happen. And if COVID didn't do it, what could? I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady. I hope you found this information useful, and I'm here to help you if there's anything that I can do for you, questions that you have, or if you're planning to relocate to the area. My number is 602-330-5856. Take care.
Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate.